We all know what we sign up for, and if you don't know what you signed up for when you get into the wrestling industry, it's physical. It is at its very finest art form. It's very, very ad lib. It's very, very spontaneous, and things are going to happen. If I've always thought, been trained, been around. Accidents can happen, things can happen. If it's a consistent pattern, we got a problem because it is a business, it is a way of living.
In your own career, what's the craziest injury or anything that stands out to you?
It's got to be. God, I mean, on Nitro, we did a episode one night I wrestled George Animal Steel and another legend, but Snooperfly Jimmy Snuka. He did, and they recreated his famous dive off the top of a cage. And man, he climbed up there, and looking up at Jimmy standing on top of the cage, and he was no spring chicken at the time. I knew it was a risk. I willingly stepped in the ring, took a risk. Had I known what was going to transpire, I definitely would have reconsidered. But it's a part of the risk. And you take a 250-pound man, jump on another man, it's like a sack of potatoes. It wasn't so much the body blow, but it was a whiplash. And my head bounced off the mat. And if you go back and watch the tape, and I don't like to do that, my head, it like double bounced off the ring, and I had a concussion. And I remember going to, that happened in Buffalo, and I had to go to Erie the next night, and man, just excruciating pain. And they did the test on me, and I could remember they didn't even want me to fly, but I flew home, and I was out for a period of time. And it's just one of those things. Head injuries are for real, and the consistent head injuries are life threatening.
What was Jimmy's reaction? I'm sure in everything that happens, there's an opponent, there's someone on the other side who's done this damage. How did he react to that?
Jimmy, he gave me the brother. You okay? But I didn't even know it was that serious. I didn't even know that I wasn't talking in the dressing room and got dressed. But I do remember, the light sensitivity happened. But again, Jimmy, a veteran, longtime main eventer. It's part of the territory. He knew that I knew what I was getting into, so there wasn't any apologies. Wasn't need for any apologies. It's just one of those things that happened. And that night, I'm sure he didn't know how serious it was because I didn't.